Well, hey guys, what's up? It's your boy, one and only Animation Legends, and yeah guys, today I am back with the next part of what if Naruto was neglected by his family. Reborn refused to give up his chakra to Menma. So yeah guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the previous part of the series, and if you guys have not seen it, please guys check it out. You guys will definitely like it. And yeah guys, before starting this video, I would like to make a request to all of you guys who are watching this video. If you guys are new to the channel, or if you guys have not subscribed yet, please guys do so. It would be very helpful to me as I want to reach 20k subscribers on this channel, and you guys subscribing would be really appreciated. So without any further ado, let us start the video. Last time we left off as we saw that how Naruto has finally trained for 3 years. In these 3 years of timescape, Naruto was going to do missions S rank as well as multiple A ranks as multiple Jonins and Chunin started to align with Naruto's own faction as Naruto's faction was becoming stronger and stronger. Not only Naruto was gaining experience and power thanks to the system and missions, he has also gained a lot of resources from these missions as well as the countries where he had paid visit to bandit groups and things like that. So Naruto's resources were quite abundant. And as after that, Naruto decided to pay a visit to the grass country on a mission as the system has given him a mission to capture a summoning beast for himself. So Naruto decided to come to the grass village, who has finally unleashed the power of the box of ultimate blaze. That was the demon Satori, but Naruto was easily able to take care of the demon and finally destroyed the box of ultimate blaze, turning it into pure chakra and absorbing it, and thus gaining control over Satori the demon. As afterward, Naruto decided to come back to Konoha and give the report to Minato. But when Minato heard that how the grass country was destroyed, Minato thought that Naruto was the one who did it. So Minato and Third Hokage were furious at that and even yelled at Naruto, but Naruto simply ignored both of these buffoons and told them that he was not the one who destroyed the grass village, but rather these were their own actions. They unleashed a demon called Satori from the box of Ultimate Blaze, and that was the reason of their device. But when Tadukage heard that, he was taken aback at that. After all, in the Chronicles of Konoha, there was something like that mentioned that there was a box of Ultimate Blaze that possessed a powerful demon. But when Minato and Tadukage heard that Naruto has contracted the same demon, they were furious and more wary of Naruto. In these 3 years, Naruto's faction was becoming stronger and stronger, but the people of Konoha are limited. So Naruto cannot bring out people out of thin air. So naturally, these people who are now aligning with Naruto's faction naturally came from the faction of the Third Hokage as well as the faction of Elder Council and Minato. So these factions are weakening and Naruto's own faction is becoming stronger and stronger. So Third Hokage and Minato were furious about the situation, but they can do nothing to Naruto. Not only Naruto possessed the Mokitan, and after 3 years, Naruto's powers has increased rapidly. Naruto even knows flying Thunder Guard technique as Minato was taken aback when he heard that Naruto also knew about the technique, but there was little he could do about it. He doesn't have the authority to question Naruto, as Naruto is almost called the hero of Konoha, while on the other hand, Naruto simply told Minato if he really want Naruto to stop making his own faction within Konoha, then he should name him the heir to the position of Hokage, the future fifth Hokage. Minato was furious about it. After all, according to the great Toad Sage, Menma is destined to be the child of destiny. So therefore, if Menma needs to bring change to the shinobi world, he needs to be in a position of leadership. So the position of fifth Hokage naturally belongs to Menma, and Minato will never hand it over to Naruto. But Naruto simply shrugged it off and told him whatever suits him. And after that, Naruto decided to leave, while Third Hokage and Minato finally came to the conclusion after they got the news that Gaara was abducted. So Minato came up with a plan to send Menma as well as Jirai Sensei and Mito, who also control the power of the Kyuubi, and Uchiha Sasuke, who is on a level of a Jonin, to rescue Gaara. Once they are rescued, Minato will spread the reputation of Menma all across the village so that Naruto's faction can be weakened and people will know Menma is the true child of destiny and the savior of the shinobi world. And in the meantime, with the help of Danzo, they will spread rumors against Naruto. Even if the rumors are untrue, they can always enforce them, thus gaining people understanding. So therefore, they started their plan, but unknown to them, Naruto knew about it all. So yeah guys, that was the last part of the series. So if you guys have not seen it, please guys check it out. So let us start the story. as Menma as well as Jiraiya and Mito and Sasuke were rushing towards the direction of Sand Village as Menma had a huge smirk on his face. It is time he was training for 3 years. Not only he has trained with Minato as well as Jiraiya, he has also mastered the flying Thunder God technique, one has to admit, as the reincarnation of Ashura. Menma's power cannot be underestimated. He not only has mastered the power of Sage Mode, now he also possesses the flying Thunder God technique. One can say that if Menma truly got his hand on Naruto's body tissue as well as his chakra, he might even awaken the power of Wood style. After all, Menma remained the reincarnation of Ashura, and Wood style remained the power of Ashura. But Menma was a descendant of Uzumaki, not Senju. That was the reason he was unable to master Wood style. Otherwise, if he was truly a descendant of Senju, he would have definitely awoken the power of Mokiton as well. While on the other hand, Jiraiya had a huge smile on his face. Menma just remembered in this mission, no matter what happened, we have to rescue Gaara. Because if we are unable to rescue him, we would be in difficult situation as Mito gritted her teeth at that. It is all because of that damn Naruto. He has truly gone too far. As Jiraiya simply nodded at that. Mito, you are right. Naruto's faction is getting momentum in Konoha. There are many Jonins and Junin who are now aligning with Naruto's faction. And Naruto knows hundreds of jutsu. He can always teach them as a Jonin. Konoha cannot stop him. After all, these people, strictly speaking, are his subordinates. As Mito gritted her teeth at that, as Menma simply smirked at that. Do not worry, Godfather. I believe that it is only a matter of time that people will realize that I am the true child of destiny and will align with me as the future Hokage. As Jiraiya simply nodded at that, while on the other hand, Sasuke was hearing all of this. Honestly, he doesn't care about it. He was already engaged to Mito for the future. In the future, Sasuke Uchiha will marry meet Mito, and thus both of their clans will combine together. As Sasuke simply smirked at that, it doesn't matter who becomes the future Hokage to Sasuke. While on the other hand, after some time, they finally enter into the country of the wind. While on the other hand, unknown to them, not only Sasori and Deidara are waiting for them, but Pain and Konan has also decided to intervene in the matter. While the letter sent by Shisui was intercepted by Naruto, and therefore they were unable to find that letter. While on the other hand, Jiraiya as well as the team finally arrived in the country of the wind. While in Konoha, rumors are spreading like wildfire as people are talking more and more against Naruto, realizing that they were not being held accountable by the Uchiha clan. The civilian of Konoha decided to show their true faces once again, and they were even more courageous as they decided to even go further beyond and spread even further rumors against Naruto. After all, Naruto was a powerful figure within Konoha, and for these normal people who hold no power naturally have jealousy in their hearts. So they decided to spread even further rumors across village as the village was abuzz with rumor. While in the Hokage office, Minato was hearing to the report as Minato frowned a little bit. After all, it was right that he was the one who tacitly approved about spreading rumor against Naruto, but aren't these rumors simply too much? After all, the village seemed to be in a bit of chaos. While the third Hokage frowned at that, honestly, he has heard that same phrases before. When Sukumo Hatake was in power, they decided to spread rumor against him, but initially the rumors were mild, but as they spread more wild they got. People of Konoha really have a knack for spreading rumor. Even Third Hokage had to admit that, and it seemed that the people of Konoha are once again spreading further rumors against Naruto. But Hokage simply shook his head at that. Do not worry, Minato. I believe that these rumors are just that, and people are temporarily addicted to it. Sooner or later, they will simply forget about it. As for now, it is enough that we can wane the momentum of Naruto's faction. As Minato frowned a little but nodded nonetheless. Honestly, he doesn't like using such means to make other shinobi reputation go down, but he has to use this means for now. As Minato simply shook his head at that and finally decided to do his paperwork. As Naruto, who was now walking in the village as no one can actually see him. This was one of the technique as Naruto wanted to see what is truly the situation of Konoha, and just like that, there were several rumors against him, and people of Konoha truly delight in spreading rumors. As Naruto simply smirked at that. Well, if Minato, Namikaze, and Tadokage wants Konoha in chaos, well then, why don't we spread even further rumors? As Naruto simply smirked at that. To people of Konoha, it doesn't matter against whom they are spreading rumors. To them, it is just the delight of spreading it. While on the other hand, Naruto made a hand sign, and just like that, several Jonin appeared as Naruto told them something, as all of them nodded and disappeared at that. And furthermore, rumors started to spread from Naruto. They turned against Uchiha clan, as Naruto always hated the Uchiha clan, especially when Shisui Uchiha decided to use his Mangekyo Sharingan abilities on him, trying to brainwash him. Naruto hated the Uchiha clan to its very core, the evil, malevolent Uchiha, as Naruto thought in his mind. So, this time, let's spread rumors even further. After all, the Nine Tails can said to be at one time controlled by the Uchiha clan, even though thanks to the efforts of Minato as well as the third Hokage, Uchiha clan has now aligned with Minato's faction. So Minato has really worked hard to dispel any rumors against the Uchiha clan, but the people of Konoha are such that even though they have temporarily forgotten it, but once Naruto once again spread this rumor, it will go further and further, and just like Naruto expected, people started to shift from Naruto, who was one person, to the Uchiha clan, who were the god of Konoha. So people naturally hated the Uchiha clan, and finally the Uchiha clan, who was simply following orders of Minato, were burnt by it. When Fugaku heard that, he was taken aback at that. Where this rumor came from, it is that the Uchiha clan was the one who controlled the Kyuubi all those years ago, and Uchiha clan wants to use the Sharingan of Uchiha Sasuke to control Mido Uzumaki, the daughter of Hokage, and the Jinchuriki of current Nine Tails, to attack Konoha once again. When Fugaku heard that, he cursed under his breath. He knew that trouble will arise. After all, Naruto's faction has long surpassed the faction of the Uchiha clan, and just like that, rumors were spreading even more. People this time were truly panicking. After all, against Naruto, these are just that rumors. They can spread it for delight, but for Uchiha clan, who can truly use the power of the Kyuubi to attack Konoha, they still remember the 9 days attack, as Fugaku was now panicking, as Minato, who was in his office when he heard that, he slammed his face into the table. Damn it, as he almost threw away all the paperwork on the table. Even Tadukage was taken aback at that. Honestly, he was wondering how Naruto will respond to these rumors, but he never expected that Naruto would go this far, as Tadukage cursed under his breath at that, while on the other hand, Minato was truly furious at that. The Hokage faction has aligned with the Uchiha clan. Minato has really worked hard to bring Uchiha clan back to Konoha, and his efforts have succeeded. Fugaku, as well as a majority of the Uchiha clan, now aligns with Minato himself, but now these rumors will definitely undo all of his hard work over the years. Minato wanted to give orders to stop these rumors, but Tadokage stopped him. Minato, you cannot intervene in the matter anymore. As Minato looked towards Tadokage, pretty shocked, as Tadokage sighed, Minato, when the rumors against your son were spreading, you did not give any order. But if you were to order to stop the rumors against the Uchiha clan, several factions in Konoha will realize that we are the ones spreading these rumors, and things will not end well for us. Let's wait for some time and stop both of the rumors at the same time. This will weaken the Uchiha clan as well as weaken Naruto's faction as well. Minato cursed under his breath. Tadokage can easily say it. After all, Uchiha clan doesn't align with the Tadokage, rather they align with Minato Namikaze himself. This is the personal faction of Minato, but there's little Minato can do himself. As Minato decided to take his seat, even Tadokage had a small smile on his face. Honestly, this worked for him as well. After all, he cannot let Minato's faction to become stronger and stronger, but Naruto did not stop there. As more and more rumors started to spread all across the village, it is said that Tadokage, after taking power, had gotten rid of the Senju clan because he was jealous, and how second Hokage used to call him a monkey, so he took offense and got rid of the Senju clan. On top of that, he even killed the grandson of the first Hokage, who awoke the power of Mogetan, because third Hokage did not wanted to pass the position of Hokage to Senju clan once more, and people of Konoha once again took the rumors too hard and started to spread it even further. Tadokage, who was enjoying Naruto's and Minato's faction getting weaker, when he heard that rumor, he almost coughed his lungs out. As Tadokage stood up, furious, Minato, we have to stop Naruto now. He's going too far. As Tadokage was truly furious. After all, rumors are just that, rumors. But if those rumors are true, then they really hit the heart. Tadokage had took action against the Senju clan. Honestly, it is no secret too major clans, but these things cannot be said in the open, otherwise third Hokage's reputation would truly be ruined, as Minato had a small smirk on his face but it disappeared at the same time. If this really goes on, Konoha will truly be in chaos, as Minato gritted his teeth at that and sent Ambu to stop all the rumors across the village, stopping the rumors against the Uchiha clan, stopping the rumors against Sarutobi Hiruzen, and stopping the rumors against Naruto as well. After all, this little Minato can do in the matter. As there was dead silence in the Hokage office, the third Hokage as well as the fourth Hokage were silent as they looked towards each other. It seemed that third Hokage and Minato has realized that Naruto was not Sakumo Hatake. He will not take these rumors. But just that, after all, Sakumo was one person, but behind Naruto was a proper faction of Konoha. He can also throw Konoha into chaos, and neither Minato nor the third Hokage wanted to do anything like that, while on the other hand, Jiraiya as well as the team has finally arrived to the country as well as the village of Sand Village. As they look towards the village was utterly destroyed. Finally, Kankuro and Temari step forward as they explain the situation, how Gaara was captured by the Akatsuki organization, as afterward they decided to go in the direction where they had sensed the power and chakra of the one tail. So Jiraiya was looking towards Menma. Menma, we will reach the location in 5 minutes. You need to be prepared. This time, this is your chance to shine. You must rescue Gaara. As Menma simply nodded at that, as Sasuke finally activated his Sharingan. Do not worry, Jiraiya Sensei. We will definitely take care of the whole situation. As Jiraiya simply nodded at that. After all, Jiraiya was the team leader, though Sasuke was mainly trained by Kakashi as well as the Uchiha clan. But on paper, Jiraiya was the leader of this team, Team 7. As after some time, they finally arrived as Jiraiya decided to go through hand style, fire style, flame destroyer. And just like that, a huge fireball rushes towards the boulder, which was utterly destroyed by a fire attack. And behind them were the figures of the Akatsuki as Jiraiya, with confidence, stepped forward, ready to rescue the Jinchuriki of one tail. As Jiraiya was about to say something, it's been a while, Jiraiya Sensei. When Jiraiya heard that voice, he was taken aback at that. From the shadows appear the eyes of the Rinnegan. When Jiraiya saw that, he was taken aback at that. According to the intel they have gathered, the leader of the Akatsuki does possess the Rinnegan, even though Jiraiya had a feeling that it could be his pupil. But then again, the Rinnegan could always be stolen, so Jiraiya never took it much seriously. While on the other hand, but the intel they have gathered, there should be Sasori of the Red Sand and Deidara. Why is the leader of Akatsuki here? When Jiraiya saw the Rinnegan, he was truly taken aback at that, but when he saw the true face of the leader, that was the face of Yahiko, as Jiraiya was taken aback at that. But before Jiraiya can say anything, Pain looked towards Menma and Mito and said, so you have also brought the Jinchurikis of 9 tails with you as well. That is a good thing, Jiraiya Sensei. But Menma and Mito heard that they were the leader of the Akatsuki was calling Jiraiya Sensei. They were taken aback at that. Even Sasuke looked towards Jiraiya strangely, and Jiraiya shook his head at that. Yahiko, is that you? Why do you possess the Rinnegan? Shouldn't the Rinnegan belongs to Nagato? As Yahiko, while the pain looked towards Jiraiya. Enough, Shinra Tensei. With that, a huge explosive force slammed into the body of Jiraiya, sending him flying. While on the other hand, Deidara and Sasori finally step forward, looking towards Menma and Mito with huge smirks on their faces. Since Pain was here this time, the one tail was extracted even faster. And just like that, Gaara was already dead by the hands of the Pain and Akatsuki organization. When Menma looked towards the dead body of Gaara, Menma was furious. Not only Gaara was a fellow Jinchuriki, but he was also the goal of his mission. If Gaara has died, everyone will believe that Menma has failed in his mission. They will not know that the moment he arrived here, Gaara was already dead, and his dreams of having his own reputation and forming his own faction, surpassing Naruto and becoming the 5th Hokage would truly be dreams. As Menma gritted his teeth at that as he glared towards Sasori. Enough! With that, he made hundreds of shadow clones as all of them prepared the Rasengan. But Sasori opened his mouth as several Senbons rushes towards the shadow clones and dispelling them, while on the other hand, Menma, who has already entered the Sage mode, rushes with rapid speeds towards the S-rank missing ninja. As Mito also activated her chakra chains and then started to channel the power of the Kyuubi, as Sasuke activated his Sharingan as well. So the battle between these powerful warriors has begun, while on the other hand, Pain has summoned his other avatars. And just like that, Jiraiya was surrounded by pains and it was a one-sided beating, while on the other hand, Menma was fighting against Sasori and Deidara was throwing bombs after bombs at Menma, who was now getting more and more distracted. Even Sasuke, even using Chidori and lightning style technique, wasn't able to do much against Deidara because Deidara was still flying within air as the battle was still going on. Unknown to all of them, one figure was watching all of this as this figure was none other than our protagonist Naruto, who was enjoying the whole scene. As Naruto, who was watching the battle, but a shadow clone of Naruto was not present here, but rather within the Sand Village. Temari was doing the work to rescue the people of the Sand Village, but then Temari noticed that someone was present here in the Kazekage office as Temari grated her teeth at that and disappeared from the position ready to arrest whoever is trying to infiltrate the office of the Kazekage. Finally, Temari appeared in the office, but when she saw the person who was sitting in the chair of Kazekage, she was taken aback at that. Naruto, is that you? As Naruto looked towards Temari. Well, Temari, it has been some time. As Temari raised an eyebrow at that, looking towards Naruto. Why are you here? And why are you not helping Jiraiya-sama rescue Gaara? As Naruto simply looked towards Temari. Oh, Gaara, he's already dead. Do not worry about him. When Temari heard that, she was taken aback at that, as Naruto simply smirked at that. After all, even before Jiraiya had came, Gaara's one tail was extracted by the Akatsuki organization, so yes, he's already dead. As Temari could not believe her ears. No, this cannot be happening. Jiraiya-sama promised. As Naruto simply shook his head at that. Honestly, if Konoha had sent me, I could have easily rescued Gaara. Thanks to my flying Thundercard technique, I could have reached this village far faster and could have rescued your brother. But in the end of the day, Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, wanted his favorite son, Menma, to have prestige in Konoha. And what better mission is there to rescue the Kazekage and having strong ties with the Sand Village? What do you think of that? As Temari was taken aback at that. This was a political struggle in Konoha. If Minato Namikaze truly want Menma to become the future Hokage, then rescuing Kazekage and having a deep relationship with Kazekage and the Sand Village would definitely be helpful for Gaara to become the future Kazekage, the future Hokage, as Temari gritted her teeth at that. So, if Konoha has not sent you, why are you here? I start to simply smirk at that. Let me tell you something, Temari. While your brother is still dead, I can still rescue him. When Temari heard that, she was taken aback at that, as Naruto simply smirked at that. But for that, you need to help me. As Temari looked towards Naruto, what do you want? As she has heard about the rumors and strange powers Naruto possessed, the power of the Moketan inherently possessed the power of life. So she had a small hope that Naruto's Moketan might be able to save and rescue Gaara, as Naruto simply smirked at that. Well, my dearest father want my little brother to become the future Hokage. I want to become Hokage as well. But if Menma were to truly rescue or bring back the body of the Kazekage while your brother will still be dead, he can still let his position be made clear in Konoha, and I cannot let the reputation of Menma to surpass me. After all, the fourth Hokage will definitely spread rumors across the village to suppress my own reputation and increase the reputation of his favorite son. So I want Menma to fail in this mission. And before you yell at me, let me tell you something. I am the only one who can rescue your brother. Do you want the dead body of your brother or a very much alive brother? As Temari, who was about to argue against Naruto, finally realized that she wants her brother alive. As Naruto simply smirked at that, as Naruto threw a kunai towards Temari. Take this kunai to the location of where the battle is going on. While I cannot openly come to this mission, after all, this mission inherently belongs to Jiraiya and his team. But if you, the system, and the sister of Kazekage and the current leader of Kazekage use the kunai I have given you, as I can always say that I gave you the kunai on my multiple missions. After all, we have worked together earlier. If you are the one summoning me, I can always make it as an excuse and arrive here to rescue your brother. And thus, I can undermine the reputation of Menma and Jiraiya. As Temari looked towards Hakunai, honestly, this was a political trouble of Konoha, and she, as the shinobi of Sand Village, has nothing to say. This only is to advantage of Gaara as well as the Sand Village. As Temari finally picked up the kunai and decided to go in the direction of the battle that is going on there, as Naruto simply smirked at that and disappeared from the location. After some time, Menma was fighting against Sasori. While Menma was powerful, but Sasori was a cautious person. He has even brought out the third Kazekage as well as hundreds of his puppets, and Menma was now on the back seat. After all, his sage mode was already over, and now he was having a bit of struggle against Sasori, but he has decided to use the power of the QB as well. While on the other hand, Mito as well as Sasuke were having trouble against Deidara, who refused to fight them on ground, but rather he was flying over them. Even though Sasuke's lightning style can subdue the technique of Deidara, but there is little he can do if Deidara is not on the ground. While on the other hand, Jiraiya is having trouble with Pain, who is simply fighting against his sensei, as he believed that the other members of the Akatsuki will be able to capture the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails, and Jiraiya was the only threat here. And Jiraiya also knew about the Sage Mode, while the Pain also knew about the Sage Mode, so he's not letting Jiraiya enter the Sage Mode. While, on the other hand, Jiraiya was unable to summon his powerful frogs because they were in the desert, damn it. While, on the other hand, Pain looked back in a direction as one of his pain was sent towards that direction. That was the direction where a small force of Sand Village has arrived. Temari, who finally realized that her brother was dead, decided to throw caution to the wind and finally arrived with a small force of Ambu from Sand Village to rescue her brother, as she still believed that Naruto has the ability to save her brother. When Menma as well as the forces of Konoha saw that Temari and the forces of Sand Village arrived. They were a bit confused. After all, previously they had offered them to come with them, but Temari had told them that they can only rely on Konoha to rescue her brother and they have to protect the Sand Village. But now they are here, so they were confused about it. As Temari spoke up, we must rescue the Kazekage. With that, she unleashed her attack, but one path of Pain was here as he summoned several summons which rushes towards the direction of the forces of Sand Village, and Temari was having trouble. While on the other hand, Menma and Mito were also getting a lot of trouble from these aspirant shinobis, as Temari realizing that the forces of Konoha are not enough. Do not worry, let me call for reinforcements. As Jiraiya, who was now quite near to Menma, was a bit confused, wondering if other forces of Sand Village are coming. But when Temari brought out a kunai, both Jiraiya and Menma's as widened at that. This kunai was similar to the 4th Hokage kunai, but this has different markings, as Jiraiya quickly realized that Temari no, but it was already too late, as Temari has already thrown the kunai. As they were silent for a second, but then suddenly a flash appeared as Naruto has finally appeared in the location, as Jiraiya cursed under his breath at that. No matter what, even if the mission failed, Naruto should not intervene in this mission. This mission belongs to the glory of Menma. As Temari looked towards Naruto-sama, this is the kunai you had given me 2 years ago, and I have decided to use this kunai to ask for your help. Save my brother. As Naruto simply smirked at that, Temari is quite an actor. As Naruto also looked around, it seemed that the Kazekage is captured, looking towards the body of Gara, which was in the hands of Deidara, who was flying in the air. Do not worry, we, Konoha, and your Sand Village are allies, and you have asked for my help personally, so I will definitely save your brother. With that, Naruto disappeared, while on the other hand, Sasori, as well as Pain and Deidara were a bit confused. Suddenly, Naruto appeared behind Deidara, grabbing him by the neck and twisting his neck. Just like that, Deidara, who was flying in air, had his head twisted as Naruto grabbed the body of Gaara and once again disappeared and appeared on the ground, while on the other hand, Deidara, who was now a dead body, finally was thrown into the ground, and a huge explosion took place after his bird on which he was flying exploded. As Naruto simply passed the body of Temari. Take care of him. I will heal him later. As Temari saw Gaara was almost dead, she was confused, wondering if Naruto has the ability to bring dead back to life, as Naruto did not explain anything. While on the other hand, Naruto looked towards Sasori as Naruto made a clone. While on the other hand, clone rushes towards the direction of the summoning Pain and summoned several wooden dragons to absorb chakra from this path of Pain as well as the summoning beast. And just like that, chakra was exhausted from this path, as Nagato, who was supplying chakra to this path, had to cancel out the supply, otherwise his own chakra would have been absorbed by the wooden dragon. While the original Naruto finally looked towards the direction of Sasori, who decided to give order to the third Kazekage to attack Naruto, as Naruto simply moved his hand as a gigantic 100 feet gigantic Rasengan was formed in Naruto's hand as Naruto suppressed it to the point that it was no bigger than a small bullet as Naruto released it towards the third Kazekage as it started to get bigger and bigger as the third Kazekage's puppet as well as Sasori were taken aback at that as Sasori tried to make the iron stand to protect himself but it was utterly destroyed with that Rasengan and just like that a huge explosion took place destroying all the puppets of Sasori even sending Menma and Mito and Sasuke flying with sheer explosion of power as Naruto looked towards Sasori, who was now barely able to stand up as Naruto appeared behind him and plunged his hand through the heart of Sasori, and just like that, the core of Sasori was captured by Naruto. While on the other hand, Naruto finally walked towards the path of Pains as Pain looked towards Naruto. Uzumaki Naruto, it is an honor. I've heard of your reputation. Some people even call you the god of shinobi. I must say that that title belongs to me and only me. With that, Pain looked towards Naruto. Shinra Tensei, as a huge gravitational force, rushes towards Naruto as Naruto simply smirked at that and clapped his hand together as a huge explosion of power unleashed with that mere clap and a force slam into the gravitational force as they met in the center as a huge explosion of sheer power took place as Pain was taken aback at that. With a sheer clap, Naruto had cancelled out his Shinra Tensei. That was the force of gravity. As Pain's eyes narrowed at that, suddenly Jiraiya appeared beside Naruto. Naruto, why are you here? This is the mission of our team. You are intervening in this mission as Naruto simply smirked at that. I'm just only helping my friends in Suna. After all, perhaps you are not seen it. Temari was the one who summoned me using my kunai which I gave her around 2 years ago. So how do I even know that this is your mission or whatever? I'm just only helping my friends. As Jiraiya gritted his teeth at that, there's nothing Jiraiya can say about it. After all, Naruto cannot intervene in the mission officially, but if friends are calling for his help using the space-time technique, he can always come. If after all, Gaara was already dead if Naruto truly doesn't come, and Temari as well as the new leadership of Suna village hold Konoha responsible, then Konoha would not be able to explain as Naruto can always say that the 4th Hokage did not allow him to come. Wouldn't that mean that 4th Hokage wanted the 5th Kazekage dead? That would truly be trouble for Konoha as Jiraiya gritted his teeth at that. Their plan is already destroyed. Gaara was already killed by the village by the Akatsuki organization and their mission was half a failure, but they can still bring back the body of the 5th Kazekage. That would truly be something, and if they were able to kill the members of the Akatsuki, then they can say that they have avenged the Kazekage, but now that plan is utterly destroyed. Looking towards the dead bodies of Sasori and Deidara, and Naruto was the one who killed them, and on worse, Temari and the shinobi of Sand Village has already seen it, so Jiraiya cannot even swing the story as Jiraiya gritted his teeth at that. While on the other hand, Pain finally spoke of, enough, Uzumaki Naruto, you are no match for me, let me show you the power of a god. With that, all parts of Pain rushes towards Naruto as Naruto simply smirked at that. Wood style emergence of World Tree, just like that, a huge tree appeared from the ground and from the vines as they started to spread all across the desert. The vines of the tree were alive even though Pain was powerful and was using techniques left and right, but trees were almost unlimited and it did not take long for several parts of Pain to be captured as Naruto utterly destroyed the path of revival as Naruto simply smirked at that while the Pain finally released a powerful Shinra Tensei destroying all the vines of tree as Pain looked towards Naruto. I must say, Uzumaki Naruto, you're stronger than me, and you have finally captured my attention. Let me show you my true power. Summoning Jutsu. With that, a huge cloud appeared, and from the cloud appeared the Gadomazo. As Naruto looked towards the Gadomazo, suddenly the system spoke up. It is detected that the power of Ten Tail detected Gadomazo chakra scanning, and just like that, the chakra of Gadomazo is finally captured as Naruto simply smirked at that. He can feel it. The power that was surging in his sage body, it has evolved even further. It is far closer to the power of the 10 tails as Naruto simply smirked at that. Only 3 tail beasts are left behind. As long as their chakra is captured, the true 10 tail sage body would be inside of Naruto, and Naruto believed that his chakra levels are almost unlimited, so he would not have any less chakra than the 10 tails itself. As Naruto simply looked towards the Garumazo, well, that is a gigantic creature, but let me show you something else. Wood style. True 1,000 hand Buddha. With that, ground started to shake violently when Jiraiya heard that. He cursed at his breath and moved rapid speed to appear beside his team, capturing Menma as well as Sasuke that were in the location and jumping away, completely forgetting Mito, who was captured under some of the vines of the tree as she was unconscious. But a clone of Naruto appeared, capturing Mito and teleporting her away. While on the other hand, 1,000 hand Susa Buddha has finally appeared as Pain, who was still inconfident after summoning Gadomazo. After all, the last time he had summoned Gadomazo was to attack Hanzo of the Salamander, and he was the victorious party in that battle. But now, since he had summoned it, he believed that he has already won this battle. But when he saw 1,000 hand Buddha, he was taken aback at that. How could such a power truly exist in the world? Even Gadomazo was like a small chick as the hand of Buddha moved, capturing even Gadomazo as Pain was taken aback at that as he gave orders to Gadomazo to release his Bijudama. Gadomazo also had the ability to release Bijudama, but he has only captured the power of one tail, so he decided to release his full power Bijudama towards Naruto, but one of the hands of Buddha finally moved, casually slapping Bijudama away like it was nothing, as Naruto simply smirked at that and Pain gritted his teeth at that. The powers of Naruto were simply too much. Enough, I will show you why I am a god. With that, Pain slapped his hand together, finally decided to use his full power and decided to unleash planetary devastation as a small ball of energy started to float into the air and Pain dispelled the Gadomazo as Gadomazo disappeared, as Pain also dispelled the other parts and decided to also run away. After all, he believed that while the power of planetary devastation is pretty powerful and it should be enough to take care of 1,000 hand Buddha, but he doesn't believe that he would be able to attack Naruto afterward. After all, he's already low on chakra. First, he was fighting against Jiraiya, but now this monster came out of nowhere and he has truly destroyed his plans. While on the other hand, Naruto simply looked towards the gravitational force that was coming to destroy his 1,000 hand Buddha, but Naruto simply shook his head at that. Pain was far too weak compared to the Sage of Six Paths who can make a moon. Pain can do only a small fake moon, as Naruto simply shook his head at that as Naruto made a Rasen Shuriken in his hand and threw it towards the gravitational dot, and just like that a huge explosion took place, destroying the gravitational force center that was trying to absorb everything. As Naruto looked around to see that Pain has already ran away while Deidara and Sasori were already dead, as Naruto simply shook his head at that and finally decided to dispel his 1,000 hand Buddha. And afterward, Naruto finally arrived to the location of as Naruto finally arrived beside Temari. Temari looked towards Naruto as she was still holding the dead body of Gaara. My brother, you promise, as Naruto simply nodded his head, while on the other hand Jiraiya as well as Menma and Mito, who has already woken up, also appeared on the side as Jiraiya looked towards the dead body of the Kazekage and simply shook his head at that. My apologies, Temari. It seemed that your brother is already dead. We Konoha had tried everything and unfortunately we were unable to arrive on time, as Temari glared towards Jiraiya. It is because you did not send Uzumaki Naruto here. He is a user of Flying Thunder Guard technique. He could have reached here faster than you. As Jiraiya was taken aback at that as he glared towards Naruto, but there's little he can do about it. He just simply cannot say that the Hokage is trying to suppress his one son to elevate his other son. That will not look good on Konoha. As Jiraiya decided not to say anything, as Naruto simply smiled at that. Do not worry. That strange statue that Pain summoned possessed the power of one tails. I believe that that statue is a powerful seal that seal away the power of Bijus. In this battle, I was able to extract some of the power of one tails. Let me resealed it inside of Gaara, and if I use my Wu style healing technique, I believe that there's still a chance that your brother can come back. When Temari heard that, she was taken aback at that. She quickly opened the shirt of Gaara where the so-called seal was present, as Naruto simply nodded at that and decided to use the power inside of his body. After all, Naruto has not taken the power of One Tail from Gadomazo. In reality, this was the power of One Tail granted to him thanks to the system all those years ago, and Naruto inherently possessed the power of one tail. So Naruto decided to use his Moketon abilities to grant some vitality to Gaara. After all, Gaara was almost freshly dead, and just like in the original timeline, Naruto believed that he can give the power of one tails and use the vitality of the wood style to revive Gaara. And just like Naruto expected, after some time, Gaara's breathing started to start up once again, and the heartbeat could be felt by everyone as Jiraiya was taken aback at that. Previously, he thought that Naruto has mastered some forbidden revival technique, but when he saw how Naruto revived Gaara, he realized that it can only work for Jinchurikis. Even after the extraction of the power of the respective Bijos, Jinchuriki's vitality remain the strongest in the shinobi world, well, other than the Uzumaki clan. So, there is a possibility that they can revive them using the power of Bijos once more, as Jiraiya gritted his teeth at that. Damn it, damn it, damn it, their plan has truly been destroyed. Naruto not only has avenged the Kazekage, he has also revived Kazekage, and now Gaara will definitely support Naruto in the future. They plan to get the attention of the Sand Village and support Menma to become the next Hokage has been truly ruined by Naruto, as Naruto looked towards Gaara with an amused expression on his face. After all, he could have saved Gaara far earlier, but Naruto decided not to intervene in the matter after all. Naruto knows of human nature. Let's just take an example. If all those years ago, a Konoha shinobi were to save the little brother of Tsunade, Tsunade will only give him a small thanks and maybe a jutsu or two. But if someone is to revive her brother, she has already felt the pain of her brother's death. She will truly be grateful to that person and even giving him whatever he wants. So you can just imagine if Naruto could have just saved Gaara, they would have said a small thanks or two. Other than that, they would be nothing. But now they have a debt of not only saving the life, but rather reviving the person. And Naruto believed that this is greater in influence, as Naruto simply smiled as Gaara, after getting all the information, simply smiled towards Naruto and gave his thanks to Naruto, as Naruto simply nodded at that. Well, do not worry, Kazekage. Maybe next time we meet, both of us will be Kages. When Jiraiya heard that, he almost cursed towards Naruto, but there was little he can do about it, while on the other hand, Gaara simply nodded at that. So you wish to become the next Hokage, as Naruto simply nodded at that. Well, there's other than me, there's no one worthy in Konoha to be the next Hokage. As Gaara simply nodded at that, I must admit, Uzumaki Naruto, you truly are one of a kind and worthy enough to be the Hokage. Maybe after you become Hokage, we will have a small drinking party. As Naruto simply smirked at that, well then, do not forget to support me. As Gaara simply nodded at that, as a Kazekage, he has already understand the whole situation, the political struggle of Konoha, but since Naruto is the one who has saved him, he is bound to Naruto by a debt of gratitude, and he cannot turn his back on Naruto, as Jiraiya has realized that they have already lost the support of the Kazekage and the Sand Village. So he can only glare at Naruto, who decided to use the Flying Thunder God technique to disappear from there, as Jiraiya was now even more angrier. Naruto has already left for Konoha, and they had to travel for 2 days to return back to Konoha. But there was one person who was even angrier than Jiraiya. That was none other than Menma. He could not understand it. Why? Why is that? He's obviously the child of destiny, obviously the favored one of the world, obviously the savior of the world. Then why? Why is that Naruto is always superior to him? Not only does he possess the power of the first Hokage, the Moketon, that can even suppress the power of Bijus, including the Nine Tails. He has now taken away everything from him, as Menma had a feeling as if everything that belongs to him is taken away by Naruto, and Menma was furious about it. But hey guys, I'm gonna end this part here, so hopefully you guys like it. For the next part, the like goal is gonna be 100 likes and 20 comments, and I shall upload the next part as soon as possible. So yeah guys, see you soon, peace.